All right, guys, let's get ready for some practicing qualifying here at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's Bristol, baby. Let's see who gets the pole here. Hopefully, everyone is having a good day so far. Welcome in, everyone. Just get everything set up here. Give me 1 minute. Don't mind the dogs in the background or crazy dogs. Let's see. Can put on the M.E.Racing radio before it starts for you guys. Chewy. Tom Pierre in it, looks like. 30 seconds here from when it starts. Let me know your picks in the chat, guys. Who do you have winning the poll? I'll let you guys know my pick in a minute when I see the rundown. So Kyle Busch is first right now. Second, Ryan. Kyle, Ryan. We have Kyle in this one. Riley Herbst, Connor Joe, Ryan, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Alex Bowman, Cole Custer, Darren Swartz, Michael McDowell, Cody Ware, AJ Allmendinger, Todd Dillon, Chad Fincham, Todd Dillon, or Todd Dillon, Eric Jones. We know your picks in the chat, guys. Let's get hype. We just had NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series a minute ago. When Sawal's got the pull for the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. So congrats on Wim Sawal's getting the pull. Hopefully everyone is having a great day though. Right now there's practice going on. Let's see who gets the pole here. Wow, lead lap changes right now. Looks like Ricky Stenhouse Jr. second quickest, 15.7. Kyle Busch now going to be quickest practice. Going to get bumped down now to fourth. Everyone is kind of feeling the track out right now. $15,605 for Kyle Busch right now. Alex Bowman's gonna bump him down now to second. Alex Bowman turned to 15,513. all thrown out the window. The Gen 7, they like when they show up to the racetrack and having really information on what's going on. Two pit reporters covering everything. Tires are what crew chiefs and spotters are talking about right now. Like they're seeing number early on, not taking up rubber, bring the drivers in pretty quickly. Spotters are on the roof, 140 feet of the racetrack. I'll be right back because I'm gonna get my headphones so you can hear me better. We also have binoculars though so that I can see far on the track to balance with the drivers and the spotters. Apparently, Dylan blew a rod out of the motor, caught fire, and flipped in the Nemo light at Thompson. Oh man, that's just rough. Gonna see a lot of drivers dump to pit lane. That's good. That is all right though. That sucks though. Gonna try to speed, find speed for 500 miles. Tracking compound Bristol with the first track to avoid tracking compound. They're running. They're reaching PJ1. PJ1. Then what they use the regen adds a lot of grip to the racetrack. One thing for PJ1, wet weather conditions. They don't have to worry about that this weekend though. They can actually run with wet tires this weekend. PJ1 is down on the track and 4 feet stripe right at the base of the turn, the bottom good of the turn. The reason why they only do a few drivers to get to the corners. The stops are flat on the bottom, then the track wreckers work their way up, give them multiple grooves in the track. Last night's Truck Series race though, they weren't there yet. It was a very bottom racetrack yesterday. PJ1 kind of had them running the bottom and hunting a line. But when they got into traffic, they started to move around longer race. The truck's gonna widen out though. It's a longer race. PJ1's gonna be applied every weekend. They applied it this morning and Sunday again. What a grip early in the practice decision. 19 drivers that been going out, navigate the corners and no girth and John Hunter Nemechek to number 3 and 4. Everyone had the Toyotas buried to the bottom right now. They're just fueling out the track in the race car for the first time. Alex Bowman's been out of his car for the most races, the 4 races. He started feeling the vertical. He had to get out of the race car. They put Wyatt Snyder, who is working with the Fox TV crew, to finish the race at Coda. They touched Alex Bowman and find out attempts. It's a motor club next to Charlotte Motor Speedway. He was still experiencing vertical. Then he kept him out for 4 more races. He's back this week though. Alex Bowman right now is tense over the 19 drivers that are running right now. He's getting some pit service from his crew chief right now. Short run. Also testing the long distance. Didn't say anything about the medical ability that he's experiencing. It's like every practice he got to his radio after he called him in, free and tight in the corners. Bowman had some interesting comments though when he addressed it 12:30 though. Said that when he got out of the race car, he said maybe his driver career might be done. He said that the fight did not process. He had to find out what the causes were, the treatment. There was multiple causes, but didn't elaborate. They like got to jot it down. Bristol might be the last check you want to pit to get through after having vertical, but it's a track that was finally clear, and that's why he's racing today. Anthony Alfredo, Justin Algar also were filling in for him, try to help him with his break. The other film driver that stepped into the car, Myers Netter, who's down there in pit road, thing for Michael Eros. He's eligible to run for the championship despite missing 4 weeks. They give him a medical waiver. They're gonna have to. He's in a deep hole, but he's 36 in the points. Only has 23 points of the season. Since Wars, who's on the bubble, has 16th in the points. He has 116 points, 144 points that Alex Bowman would have to make up there, but also leap truck 40 other or 20 other drivers in the series. It's gonna be a tough check if he wants to make the chase. But it's good that Alex Bowman's back in the race car. Happy to see Alex Bowman back in the race car. Hopefully the vertical systems go away and they don't creep back up. You can cut them and go. Really hard to deal with. They're saying Bristol. Really, the last racetrack where you feel you had a issue with bounce. This is the last track you want to come to. My fifth in the Dr. Does they get you ready for racing. They're hoping that it went well for Alex Bowman. He's come back up to the championship contention though to win a chase. You're gonna have to start really cooking off top 5, finishing top 10, finishing. A lot of wins can help you. 148. And how the equipment is gonna be interesting. How Alex Bowman gets the points back up, but good that Alex Bowman is back. So far, 19 drivers have been out. Ricky Chanel Jr. the fastest right now in the track. He turned up 15.403. He wasn't happy with the car though. Said it was good in the center of the court. Turned, but they get off and off the car. The car was really loose. Dennis Ward just came down pit road and put him to his pit. Said he needed really help in the corners. Ricky Chanel Jr. the fastest overall. Followed by Noah Grayson, Eric Jones, Bubba Wallace, Mika McDowell, the top 5. Then Connor Gillett, R.J. Allmendinger, Ryan Herbst, John Hunter, number check, James Smith, the top 10. Group 1 practice, 14 minutes to go before Group 2 comes out. Ricky Snodge Jr. looking good so far here in practice. See who gets the pull here for qualify. RJ Dighton ran his Nemo late too. Bertrand was helping him. Oh, that's cool. Welcome, man. Welcome, man. Hopefully you all are having a good day so far. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s the fastest right now in practice. He turned a 15.403. Noah Graxton is second quickest. He turned a 15.439. Eric Jones is third quickest in practice, 15.433 for him. Bubba Wallace, fourth quickest, 15.459. Michael McDowell, fifth quickest. He turns a 15.462. Connor Jolich is sixth quickest, seventh quickest, AJ Allmendinger. Eighth is Riley Herbst, ninth, John Hammond, Nemechek, and Zane Smith rounds out the top 10 right now. Let me know though if you want to know where a specific driver is right now. I'll let you know. Just let me know in the chat. So for Ricky Stenhouse Jr., fastest right now in practice, about 14 minutes left here in practice session one. Then we'll head into practice session two here. Then we'll have some qualifying after that. 11 and a half minutes for group one of practice. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. still the fastest. Noah Gregson, Eric Jones, Bubba Wallace making McDowell the top five. AJ Allmendinger right now is hanging in the top 10. Since we've been to the top 10, said he's a little bit edgy in the corner, losing some rear grip. He's going to come down pit road to do a little work on his car. Zane Smith, who finished third back in September race, one of the best runs in his young career. One thing they heard though, that they held him on pit road. They had to get out of the safe line. Two other cars, cut his crew chief. Those are the cars that they're modeling. The data they want to run laps at the same time. He just got off the truck. He's 10th quickest of the 17, 18 drivers that have been on the track. He told out his tire fell off his uniform with everyone else. Said he thinks he had a longer run car. And his teammates showing the same thing. A lot of green, white flag runs. 19 drivers have been on the track. So far, first half of the field, group number one for practice. Especially day, they had a little bit of trouble. Number one of Rochester Dane, and then number five of Carl Larson, number 41 of Cole Custer, and then number 66 of Chad Fincham. They failed twice in pre-race qualifying inspection. They would lead their pit selection, and their crew chief, our car chief, was injected. That's because they couldn't get the car to pass qualifying to tone wrench that qualifying allows body measure wheel measurements. Anything could have been happened. Didn't get it inspected. They failed twice. Michael McDowell failed twice. The least bit the engineer was injected. When the engineers injected, maybe they found something else they didn't like that they were doing. So good handful of cars don't have to repair selection decided for them or not be able to select. When they least selection, those pit stop, those are decided from other pit crews and who you're printed behind. Some who did get the pit, they know where the other cars are gonna be. Doesn't matter if it's Bristol or Lodge or track like a road course. Pit selection can be really important. Saw races lost over pit lane trying to get the tech. Riley Herbst just had to brush off the wall at the exited turn number four. Shit out of the racetrack, just kicked up a wall. No damage done on the right side of the Monster Energy Toyota. Run is being short in the eighth fastest driver. He turned a 15.478. Might have got away with it there. Best lap right now, though, the 15.403. Best speed, 124.573. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Noah Gragson, Eric Jones, Bubba Watson, Michael McDowell, the top five so far. Michael McDowell has been fastest over 10 laps. Alex Bowman, fastest course consistently over a 15 lap run. Zane Smith is actually second behind him. Then it's Michael McDowell. Todd Gilliland and Bubba Wallace, top five over 15 lap consecutive average. Alex Bowman come to the track after missing 4 races. And Alex Bowman is 11th quickest right now. Red flag on the track after having debris on the track. It's going to come to a stop right now. I'm going to come down pit lane and do a track inspection up here at Bristol. They had the hood up and making some adjustments. Still a little confident of him. They have done just the 15 lap average being pretty strong for the Iowa Chevrolet. Charged Alex Bowman, he's 11th on the chart right now. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., big proponent, trying to make the track wider and faster. Start to run top side. Green flag is back out here in this practicing session. Let's see how track this rubber can move in. When the groove moves up, when they move up, sometimes they need to get off the top and then start working their way back down. Because this is a concrete track, you don't necessarily run rubber into the track, you just lay rubber on the track. Once a crossing comes out, that they go around slow with the hot traffic. Just pick up all the rubber and start it all over again. Once you get 47 cars on the racetrack for 500 lap, you're gonna have to move around to navigate loud traffic. Though you want both of the lanes to be accessible as fast as the driver your driver to be comfortable both ways, so they can navigate and run up front. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. still the fastest right now in practice. Trying to get back on track. He finished second in Daytona 500. Then he slid back on 31st in points. Under this Bristol Motor Speed. Hey, to NOS on her G colors this week for when Yo came to a short track that he had some success at. So if I finishes in his career in 23 starts. See if he can be fast enough when they go qualifying here in about an hour. They're there in Horsesburg, North Carolina. Their shop behind Short Motor Speedway on Highway 29. Their single car organization, Spec 3. Their single car organization, they have the alliance a little more with Hendrick Motorsports. The Breakware Racing, they're aligned with Hot Factory teams and get a little bit of support from them. For the most part, though, they got go at it by themselves. And 5 minutes to go, though, for this practice session number one. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. overall practice a year ago, he was fastest in this race. He's fastest right now, though. Alex Bowman is number one when it comes to longer runs, though. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was told by his number 47 team that if he can get his front of the car a little bit lower, seemed to be tracking the exit of his corner lower than some of these cars. He told him that if he put most wheels on the rear guard to do it, it frees up the left rear too much, so he doesn't want to. Kuchief said that when the few overall auto parts series championship said was fix the left rear, he said to leave the rest there, though he want to get in the corners. Not your lead though. You get somewhere, you do somewhere else, doing the best that they can to find a balance, bouncing up between speed and overall drivability. What the drivers are gonna look for the practice session. Talking about stunouts for the driver of the corner to get the car as stable as he wants it and hug the bottom of the short way around short some other speedway. He said he gets something here, you jump up something here, but Ricky Stenhouse Jr. on the four corners of the race car saying no. He likes the way he feels on the left rear. Very detailed. Little do wants that the super to go fast and hang on to a race car do it with 37 other cars on the track. He's 38 years old, been in the sport for a long time. Kondazilic is a rookie. He talked about how the next gen car and how there really isn't the fuel in the car not there, and when it stops, you don't have it. Can find big trouble. Stomachs ever to dive in all four corners of the car though. Impressive stuff. That's why he can't jump behind the wheel of your passenger car and thinks it's like anything, dropping like anything in these cars. Seen the cars pinned to the bottom pretty much. You practice him for qualifying, but under for the also for the race. We give you guys a rundown though. So Ricky Shannon Jr.'s quickest right now. No Guyson is second. Eric Jones, Bubba Wallace, fourth. Eric Jones is third quickest now. Fourth is Bubba Wallace. Fifth, Michael McDowell. Sixth is Connor Joe. Seventh is RJ Allmendinger. Ryan Herbst ran the most laps. John Hernandez is ninth. 10th is James Smith. Alex Bowman is 11th quickest. 12, Kyle Busch, no longer runs the 48 cars have been pretty quick. He's 11th right now. 8-time Bristol Motor Speedway winner. He's 12th right now. Kyle Busch, Tug Gilliland is 13th, and Dylan and Tyre 16th and 13th. 15th is Cole Custer, Ty Dillon, and Austin Dillon 15th and 16th. Cody Ware is 14th. Dennis Schwartz is 18th. Really trying to find grip right now. And then Chad Benjamin is 40th to 19th. Cliff fastest car. Took the tires off the car and I don't got look a good look at him. Took a brief conversation with him. And asked him how the tires look, and they said that the tires look pretty good. It get a chance to look or not if the track is taking the rubber. We talked about what the way the track looks. Daniel Schwartz on the struggles last night. The media center. He said that he did not have any fun last night in the truck series. He didn't know what happened with the truck series, but he's changed. Didn't have any fun last night. The problem though, they had a steering issue. Schwartz went out there for a 50 near hour long practice session with no power steering that worked himself pretty hard. He also had to work at the track did not winding up at all. How difficult it was for him to pass. Tough go there for Dennis Schwartz and a tough go here for Dennis Schwartz in the Cup Series as well. All the way through the season, Bumgray, much different decision. Teammate Michael McDowell, he's 67 laps. He's fifth fastest overall. Third quick on the 15th lap overall. Looks like practice for Group 1 has wrapped up. We'll head into pit lane now. Where the finish 16th is Ty Dillon. He said that after 3 laps, the cards completely changes. And he said he's like to take the right side door off and like all the side force off of it. They're struggling to find some balance. There's big clouds coming over. I think that has more of a benefit than the other one coming up on a track that favors vertical more road than a vertical low. Did not have any side force. Even tougher thing for Ty Dillon. Group 1, they're in the 10-minute clock now. They have 10 minutes to make adjustments to your cars. Turn his hands off. Next time the drivers will get on it from Group 1 when they qualify here in 30 minutes. When they come back to Bristol Motor Speedway, Group 2 cars will come out. I chase out Danny Hamlin. Ty gets Ryan Brown, Joey Logano, Christopher Bell, and come out. So Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Goes fastest in that session of another practice session here. Let's see who gets the best lap in practice session 2 for team 2 coming up here. Let's see how this practice session goes here for session number 2. Appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. goes fastest in here in practice session 1. A few minutes away from getting the session 2 here started of practice. But Walsh within the first session, asking him how he feels about his practice session. He said he feels okay. Voice is a beast. Gonna cover his breath. Feels good about his Toyota. The creature comforts, but he's pretty close to comfort. Asking him how he feels about the new compound. See how the chicken coop does though. How about a minute about it? The car's gonna straighten with a big guessing game. Way to start the weekend though for Bob Walsh. He was fourth in practice. He was fifth in points. Could have physical 12 to pound around the racetrack. He got 66 laps in that practice session. Busy driver was Riley Herbst. He's down 72 laps in that practice session. Wow, that's a lot of laps. I thought the group 2 is gonna be that busy. The Bubba ones and the rest of the drivers scratching their head throughout the weekend. What a laps in 31 minutes. Twice as much time in the NASCAR Cup Truck Series. They had combined practice. They saw the highest lap record, 99 laps. 25 laps. They're going 72. A lot of laps. Cup Series coming off their first of 2 off weeks in the 2026 season. Nice rest. Talk about the different thing traveling. There's words with the Greason actually. He and his wife are now they're expecting their first child. So that's pretty cool. Crew chief for Chase Briscoe actually went to London with his family. Cool to see to have a off weekend. The trucks at Raleigh Auto Parts Series. It's a new tradition kind of established all the cup teams need a week off time to time. So it's gonna be a grind opportunity for the C driver in the NASCAR Rally Auto Parts Series. Featured in a good racetrack and Rockingham for NASCAR Touring Series, very featured at the racetrack. They put on two good races as well on a vacation and the getaways done for Cup Series driver to get to work and do it at the most tough tracks here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Driver that turned the most interest Alex Bowman. He's about mid pack and single lap. Asking him if he feels good in the long run. Was gonna seen Group One. Could be Group One's a little faster to wait and see how he stacks up. He said he's got to knock the rust off and difficult place to come back to. He's just trying his best and thinks he can work on his car. Qualifying to come gonna be better than him. Gonna be do the best he can. Most thing getting back in the wheel again. Kind of the most challenging thing. So the most difficult thing is he doesn't like attention when he's injured and get stuck with a lot of attention. The front on the right not ready to think this weekend. Come through the motions, talking out to everyone. First shift though, everyone that got back out there. Race Venture got the get back in the swing of things. Ricky's out to the fastest car in the session. Said he was loose even though he was fast. Or I said he this is fast. He turned in the corner very good. Was happy with a good run, very good lap time to hold practice, even though he was very loose in the corner and off the corner. So like his lap times were come to the center of the corner. Never really got it tightened enough, but really on edge carrying the extra 750 miles per hour down the straightaway. Tire wear's not wearing at all, really. You know, so they'll see how that works through the race when they get to the qualifying. He was happy with the practice session. From my generator, what the attention just is that like to himself, to be by himself. Kind of funny that he knows coming into this weekend, he's gonna have a lot of attention on top of thinking what it's like to come back at the rest of the field for races ahead of him because he raced less of last few races. The goal for him is to shift the attention, how it feels to get under the wheel again. He wants to get back into the rhythm. A week off, all the teams have. Boom, get ready to get in the race car and get to the stretch of things. Gonna put things behind him. Get back in the business. Track is green. A little bit of track jump. Ever got the light up and pressured away. Got ready to current point Schrader. And the first one that goes out, followed by Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, and King Penske went off of Cindric. Actually had a fast car week in and week out. Ty Gibbs, another driver, coming off a 5 second. Get to the finishes. For them with fourth place finishes for Ty Gibbs. Most recent winner on the NASCAR Cup Series schedule. Chase Elliott. Now going to another short track. Didn't dominate the race, but he left that matter. All that counted. See Dunny in this procession. He's still sitting on pit lane along with his teammate Christopher Bell. Chase Elliott got it done at Martinsville. Big win for the Napa Auto Parts team. for Chevrolet as well to get their way back into victory lane here in 2026. Now he can kind of focus on looks like a potential run at the championship. He did a nice job so far in the point championship. He was very consistent for Chile. So yeah, into this weekend fourth in this point standings, running a little bit of momentum. The week off though, driving to the win, go back to the drive 6 to 7 weeks to get back in the momentum. Might as well put through in both racetrack. Not a lot of simulator needs a lot more banking at Bristol. We had a lot of laps though around this track. On the job slowly to getting up to speed. There's a lot of really big traffic jam getting up the pace. Now the majority of teams are full song run the half mile racetrack though. Two other teammates for Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman that rest of the but come back 2024 when Barnes been to victory lane 3 times. Kyle Larson go to victory lane 3 times. Chase Elliott also in victory lane 3 times. They had to win more, but a lot of times his crew chief gets a little bit of flop when they're not contending to for wins. We can wake out. They're winning as much as their teammates right now. The 11 months since the last time Kyle Larson went to victory lane, what was Kansas Raceway on May 11th last year. Good to a year for trip to victory lane for Kyle Larson now. Win this race today. It's at 31 races for Kyle Larson. Julie gonna run the week before in 2025. He's going to win that take the most people. He's nursing a 32 race limit streak to the best drivers enter this weekend, closing in on the 1 year mark of a lost streak. Tougher down to get in victory lane. Carson Larson has a very good chance over the few years. Doesn't matter what tires you've shown up. It doesn't matter the weather. Also doesn't matter the third on the racetrack has not been very good at Bristol. Larson run 2 of the 3 races here at Bristol. He did up the rubber versus rubber then to the drum 1,000 He led 187 of them. One of them that back and forth when Christopher Bell went in the lane. That's Mr. Hyde showed up and he went to 40 to 60 left before they needed tires. But when the tire rubber then Kyle Washington shined overall in the 3-time winner. Joe Logano, next gen stats at Bristol, 2-time winner here at Bristol. In the next gen, he's led a grand total of 12 laps, searching for more successfully and finding the car up front. Shane Bank is bringing car numbers 97. He was exiting turn number 4. The 97 wiggled down and almost hit the wall into another driver on his radio. He said, crew chief, he said that it's very, very loose. He kicked the right to pit road. Said he went to the corner. Said Vegas Burn changed to left on the combined t-shirt, looking for more struggling here. He's left on the combined speed chart. He's 37th right now behind Shad Bidchum. Not a good feeling when you're literally making lap at 127 miles per hour on average in a half mile track. Shimmy Gisbury very, very, very loose. A lot of car, pretty team's gonna the rate loose with the that horsepower and the new tire compound. Goodyear brought. I've been up here fast and struggling. Seems like everyone's struggling for grip right now. But you want the guys sliding around. So when the driver leading up to the race feels like that added horsepower, longer run. There's a number run of tire where that's where the added horsepower could get the guys really hanging on here at Bristol. Ryan Priest is the fastest right now. He's 11th overall. Cole Cooper has come over. Right now, kind of puffy code. There's actually a little bit of lean nearby. Knew he's not going to hit them, but should have sucked them. Leading into it, though. Nice, beautiful drive. Rather, that's what they had, but fact that the mattered. The track could off a little bit. Carlson just went off the 8 quick that that'd be the 12 quick. The talk about the R word rain will happen. So hopefully they got some good weather there. There was been a good weekend there. Hope that continues. Fencing for turn number 1, 2, and 3, followed by Vernon. So his teammate Joe Legato struggled over the 2 years here at Bristol. Oh, the bottom bear to the bottom looking for a grip. Here comes James and Gilbert and blow off the turn number 4. Looking up very long pit lane after he touched on the car being really loose. But he's back in the race car looking for some grip and looking for some speed here at Bristol. Do 37th overall. I'm gonna say start whipping off the good on the tire. They don't expect that about to lap. Do expect Champion Gisborne to not be 37 still out of 37 cars. His best lap was a 15.746 seconds. Last lap he moved up one spot, 15.743. And now he's not at the bottom of the chart. He moved up one spot. Get a little more steady under his feet. Bring under control at the racetrack. He countered away to number 3 and 4, but bit of a moment off the number 4. Just a few laps ago, he settled it out though. Continued to pound the payment. Right now, he's 33rd fastest. A break, not Chase Elliott. Shane Van Gisbergen gets up to 33rd quick. Chase Elliott, 32nd quick. He's on pit road right now. Another Pete Nate though. Wim Barton expected to be quicker than 20th. They saw the ticker. He put up his radio and as he was coming to pit right after his first run, said that they left the leak this way. Their radio is cutting out. Yeah, NASCAR app is cutting out. Ah, it sucks. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. though is the fastest car right now with a 15.403 in practice. We have Noah Grass in second with a 15.439. Eric Jones third quickest with a 15.433. Bubba Wallace is fourth quickest, 15.459. Michael McDowell is fifth quickest, 15.462. Connor Zilwich is sixth quickest, 15.470. Ty Gibbs, 7th, 8th is AJ Allmendinger, 9th is Kyle Larson. 10th right now, Riley Herbst. 11th, John Hunter Mitchell, Zane Smith. 12th, 13th, Ryan Priest is 14th now. Zane Smith is going to move to 13th. Brian Blaney is going to move to 15th to 16th. Is going to be Alex Bowman, who's backed after 4 races here at Bristol. Kyle Larson is 17th, 18th. Ty Gilliland. Custom Nutsvar is 19th, 20th. Is Joey Logano right now. Tyler Reddick is 21st, 22nd. William Byron Bell is 23rd, 24th. Denny Hamlin. Cody Ware is 25th, 26th. Austin Dillon. 27th is Ty Dillon. Both the Dillon brothers are 26th and 27th right now. Ross Chastain Watermelon Men, 28th, 29th. Cole Custer, then Brad Keselowski in 30th, 31st is Josh Berry, Chase Elliott 32nd, SVG 33rd, 34th, Daniel Swartz, Chase Briscoe 35th, 36th, Chris Buescher, and then Chad Fincham in 37th to round it out. Best lap so far, the 15.403. That was turned by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. His best speed was a 124.573. Connor Hall junked his Smart Tour ride. Just saw a video. Oh man, that sucks. Pretty sure they are at Hickory. Yeah, I think they are running at Hickory this week. Cars Tours this week too. New England Fairground, I think they're racing at. Something like that. He is driving for the Sadler team in the 16BA. Yeah, the radio for NASCAR just stopped working. So good. I'm gonna try to refresh here and see if it works now. Nope. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. How to just refresh it? Back here at Bristol, 11.5 minutes left in practice for the NASCAR Cup Series. Group number two, once you're done, they will be on the chart to make adjustment before they qualify. Group one will get up, lined up, and guess the run the fastest lap for the Food City 500 tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the NASCAR Cup Series. Coming up at 7 o'clock, we'll come the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series to run propane where most of all it's win first career win. He will start from the pole and the Joe Gibbs Toyota teammates are Supra. Not a bad way to start it with a win the last time. Sheldon Creed is gonna start second. Jabber's driving with a lot of confidence, especially when you're young. Rams Welch is still a teenager. See him gonna win at Rockingham. Let's see what he can do for 300 laps later tonight. That's considered his critique. Ryan Pearson said that 5 minutes ago he needs to try something big. And ultimate son of said it's right rear tire when he gets to the way it's pushing the rear end one way or another. He wants it not to do that when he gets to the corner. They made a adjustment. Now he said that his front tire is sticking to the corner. Car just not letting. You think that he said that he addition to the brake foot but not fix it. This picture was a ton of fixing braking after freaking putting the corners to down as video they wanted to, they did that and they took it slower. God has 4 wins this year. Not one track top right best track government option of 5 minutes ago. He's not happy with his latest company handling. They done an adjustment and get him back out there for practice. We're trying to some different lines to get more practice time. Still out there on the test. Should be about 230 laps at the point to do out there trying some different lines. And him kind of has to set up the track. Come on, a few minutes ago, I mean, he's one of the fastest cars out there. Not many cars that are faster than him. When it comes to overall speed combined average here, Ryan Blaney is fastest right now, over 15 laps. And Carson Jose are by Alpha from Group 1, and also from Group 1, Ty Gilman and McDowell with a fire. Shipley off in the top 5 and through a 50 lap average, 1 lap take, lap crazy to 10. No, Jones, but walks McDowell top 6, lap speed all there. That's in lap pace, looking at horsepower. Travel woman in his 15 lap average and run up with some of the other drivers knows and there as well. Think that become a stronger than team going up. Two. Now with group two kind of coming for check third goal for check for practice. Continue to pass over William guys one to run and two up two. Also Tinker and focus on Tony Kuchuk to drop the high gives his coach on the racetrack. Washington quick overall beat on the racetrack right now. Ryan puts his 14th. Alberta continues first. Wait, Holly Hartman broke. He broke in the start after starting seconds with a modified series at Thompson. Oh man, so have to hope the NASCAR by my tour race goes better tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully that race goes better for him. The harder the racetrack, the more he did, the harder resistance. Like Gert used to seems to go faster, but brand new variables coming to some most people brand new tires. Mile racetrack is very tricky, but I'm fascinating. One of variables for left on a brand new left and right tire from Goodyear. Some all stuck to the bottom, but that's quick as well. So wow now with the check the compound the everything used to last my tires themselves on the bottom of the racetrack. The one time you right on first year race though, which my project overall 60 on the race. I get looking pretty sporty in this position right now in the top 10. And this weekend's in the playoffs. They tried to win the race. They could two people in tournament. They were in the preseason prediction race. The first prediction today. Tamatai get like it's enormous shit. Your focused driver showing up on the track earlier. Christopher Bow within a big tennis with the racing. That's about time get with him said it was more fun to be around days. This is a really great not only that it's the moves type contribute to the race now. So a young driver when I jump some overall many times would come to on and maturity. I kept starting to come to and that's driver and wrong with a fourth place finish. long shot for Ty Gibbs, 23 years old. Connor Joe is struggling as a rookie as well. Gonna take some time, 20 years to break in. Nobody left bucket anymore, but it's starting to see some of the consistency for Ty Gibbs that go well with driving that he's in the top 16, make the chase for the championship. I'm waiting for the first win for Ty Gibbs and Gibbs section on the way. Top five. Just finished the pro course with Queens and Martin, but different racetrack. Ty Gibbs starting to show this consistency and strength. Gonna benefit him. Keep running up front. Gonna keep running up front. Gonna be the one that's gonna be able to take up the trophy. They said it's about 100 race window before his victims give the young driver in the cup shoes. First 50 lane that's about how long it take for two to get in Van Byron. But let's welcome the NASCAR club right to drive to the club drive. Connor George for 10 races last year. Right on the first series struggling for a full time driver. Not that easy. But the next one is doing some sick things. They don't get 25 minutes with a race every weekend. That's it. Same time everyone else is competing against it as well. He will not stop getting better. Not stop either. Trying to catch up to the people that's still getting better. They go it for Casey Briscoe, drove it down. Three. I got sideways, lost up the race. Was still on the way, hanging on to it. A minute 45 to go here. Q2. Troy Gibbs, even the combined the dumbass that has tremendous he's in radio just picking off laptop Japan dropping out Troy Gibbs appreciate said he needed more speed in front of the break and rev to get back to the gas. Should also be able to get a deep entry for this fun tuning for the 54 team 200,000 the fall race from the kitchen sink and if they go to right now with the cookie toe. No one last year was rookie cookie in the NASCAR Cup Series. So 24 he ran 8 races, 4 different race car drivers, and that's what we got first series quit. He was competitive with the some Ty Gibbs coming in, much more confident, stuff more and cute doing the same thing. It's 20 seconds here at practice. They were starting to run racetrack. Brian Blaney outside the group first year. Watching that track running the line. They run up a little bit later. They went to the run. He said somebody out from this practice session. They've been going deep on the tire run. Everyone's starting to move up. Then running back, fighting. Ending. We got the run down here for Rex Electric with the passive by Mel Craig. Also centric within Group 2. Very quick. Fourth. It's their turn to move us. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. Target. AJ Allman, Kyle Washington, is then John Hannon number check 12, Stain Smith 13th, 14th is Ryan Priest, and Ryan Winnie will be 15th, 16th, me, Alex Bowman, Kyle 17th. Traffic kill win 1996 custom Hunter win the gun on 2012 Friday 21st. William Bryan 22nd, 20, or Christopher Bell 23rd, Danny Hillman 25th, Cody Ware, and Joe on 26th, 27th, Chris Briscoe 26th, Chris Elliott 28th, Bugsky 29th, and Joe then 30th, 31st, and 2010, of course, Question 32nd, Jeff Berry 33rd, Process, Jimmy Goodberry with 34th, Henry Smith with 35th, and Chris Fisher 36th, John Bencham 37th, qualifying for the City 500. So around the corner, with a band up in the track right now, getting set to go qualifying here in Bristol, Massachusetts. That can pick up a hop. Yo, what's up, Tom? Welcome in. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Getting ready for some qualifying here. We've got probably I don't think I have Game Pass, so I can't join you guys because I have better stream to do at 9 something. I think it's 9:30 to do another stream. See how this plays out here. New tire compound. Registered as senior. Was loose coming in and coming out. Put on a strong lap time. Gonna be fun to see the 500 laps in under 10 minutes. Of course, they have 10 minutes to make it through the first class. Because like I'm pretty two group members under the third weekend suspension just with the different like this like watching with the one of the LA members I from the two was a right group number one his team was pushed up and he went top two out and the track no more come back in the garage, doing it all on pit lane, make sure you have all the tools to make adjustments, crush control of that they need. The drivers from one, they jump on all of them. Report guys pouring over the race tour. They only have 10 minutes uh, for buttoned up to all the person the buttoned up here. About the between 1 and 2 teams they go low. You have to jump yourself out of that qualifying energy with the fastest and practical cover pull. Be a huge team for the high team when it comes to cars rolling. We do we will we'll be doing races for other races. That yeah, it's stuff. Cool. I will play it later. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will play it with you guys, but I don't have game pass. But I got a stream to do later for Arco Ranch and the Tuscan Speedway. See if we can get another encouraging stream from the Arco West here and see if we will combine and move it over here to Arco West. Some people don't have the ratio of time. Maybe come over for the Arco West. See what happens though. Heard the Thompson modified division put on an amazing race. We're looking for it. It confirmed the modified race. Yeah, don't forget, guys. Also, told Bertrand to say hello to RJ first. Yeah, it's awesome. 2 minutes from Chubb Benton. I hope being on the first start for qualifying. Here at Bristol, good stuff here in practice. It's gonna be pretty important here. Um, it's for the race, but to avoid going a lap down, we just always set the rear of the field quickly. It's also half a mile. One of the most important parts to be getting work your way up to the top 10 in the first stage so you can get some of the stage four either paid on stage number one and then stage number two. 1 minute away here for the first run. And I'm getting a surprise in the first run. Held, he said not really. Plays Robinson a lot. Robinson gets a little slower. Not sure if I think it was pretty good. Just like it was going to be critical. Qualifying lap though. 25 minutes of practice. some laps he feels like he shouldn't be in a race car. But there's some laps he feels like he should definitely be in a race car. That it's gonna be a tough race. The top's gonna come in at some point. You know, who is in for right here. I'm making a bunch of run on the road. Then go on 2 time laps on the racetrack. Where we go fastest around. I did 2 laps. 2 guys will win the pole. And that's the way they go. Not a secret around the qualifying. What you have is what you get. Kind of old school qualifying. For 500 tomorrow. And that's about getting 2 good laps. His fast lap was 122.1 miles per hour. The picture with the slow cars on our team. The number 66. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna refresh this real quick. The leaderboard's all messed up. Here we go. Looks like Ty Dillon is the fastest car right now. The fastest 15.49. Second 15.711. A lot of cars to go out. They're 2 fastest cars right now. Just looking to see what the under do to get the drop it in. He wins Europe Motor Series right of victory. Bush has really good year starts in a lot of so they put it up. That's so fast. Allows you to series 38 Cup Series start to look this first year. Europe goes fastest here. Gonna gonna go laps 147. His best speed with a 126.679. Turns the car forward to get ready to qualify. Many times. Lots of car. I think he other figured out with the car. He's um, we got the good sign though. Hope the Kimber have some speed, but they can got run and have a good weekend. Couple good picks in the top 10. We're gonna for the most. Cody Ware, return number 4, host check flag clocks in third, 128.898 miles per hour. He turned a 844. That's push to not push it. We got the side practice of the peak one. He was trying for the bottom of the sharp, but it's easier to find and get more than said. See where Cody Ware will end up overall there. Green fiber cold cut here. Soft matte Anthony machine, silver and black machine. Looks like he's gonna go focus 15.439, 124.283 is the speed. Gonna go a little faster in lap 2. He's gonna go 15.404. best speed 124.565. Cox in second class. I heard Travis beat 15.147 with 126.679 best speed. Dave Smith can off the speed head dark Mustang. Dave Smith a little bit of long run speed. See what he can do here. The green flag. He gets the down to the goal line right at the bottom of the racetrack. Not to the black sticker barrier. Cannot stick in the beat check 1 and 3 and 4. First one for Zane Smith as he works his way around. Maybe gonna go into second. 394 so far. Get back in 3 and 4 this time. At the bottom looks like he's gonna go a little faster to 125.01 miles per hour. Gonna bump him to second, 15.277 with on a junior coming out next at a good record at Bristol. See how Ricky Star Jr. can do here. Gotta always expect to do good at the racetrack. Ryan Breeze had the course a few months ago on the racetrack that he wants to make a major that it happened. But that's what he was looking for. He needed to get to the corner instead. Wanted to be able to get to the corner into this car. Definitely solid. Hopefully, he can have a good impression. He was up in the booth watching the trucksters. But hopefully, uh, position is gonna wear out. You just want to qualify and stay up there and catch position. Definitely key here. Bristol Junior clocked in 30 with the front blue loss and racing key. Gonna go second for lap number 2. So little 239, 125.980 best speed. He goes second. Raleigh Herbs 15.147, 126.679 best speed. A car disqualified at 37th into this weekend. Now, Will Garcia picking up speed in the long jump. Silver scored. Yo, William Booth goes on the machine for no Grayson. Promoted to be with for many years. Sorry, in the Cup Series. Now, option right up for series. It's already to number 3. Will Grayson coming up at number 4. Good as laps. See what he can do here. Second coaching practice. Qualifying first lap. Brusher in with the board. That's gonna put the big challenge. He couldn't hear anything because of the cars down there. Main problem so far has been that the corner because the is out of control. Kind of gets limited under the PK running spray. Randy Bird won the coach truck season last school. John Kennedy won the Monaco modified series at Thompson. I like John Kennedy. That's cool that he won. fastest right now, 13.147. We'll see if anyone can bump him out of that top spot, or if he's gonna get the pole tomorrow. One there, directed and he got it settled down. Six fastest lap. Number comes with 124.8 with 7. That's a raw. Then cards 27. Fucking underway. Top 5 right now looks like this. Riley Hurts is first, second double way. James Knapp, fourth. No guy can beat this. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. That's your top 5. Doug Bowman is on the racetrack right now. He's over here with the Brandon Carr. Did not on the BJ wanted to turn number 3 and 4 for that leads up to 4. I'm number 1. In the bottom 100 motorsports. He's the very bottom of the race. Put that apron. We see the children flat with one spot, 7 behind, kind of show in front of Cole Custer. Next one had the racetrack. It's going to be Austin Dillon. See what Austin Dillon can do here. Good to see Austin Dillon or Alex Bowman back at the racetrack after his condition. See what Austin Dillon can do here. Alex Bowman said he's not really enjoying all the attention he's getting, but after the being revealed race car. He went in spots 12 correct. But as for often he's shown on the racetrack, number 1 and 2, number 1 on the book. See what often Dylan can do here. Get to the outside. And they're in the air. Second lap for him, much faster. 15.3. Almost put them in the top 5. Lucas right now for number 3. Continues to roll. Number down for the down. All right, here we go. So Brian Herbst is first, second, our second loss, third James Smith, fourth is no Christ. This is our this is not going to be off the all there because he told him on the road to the field. He was long in the race. He's in the 15.3. So top race is going to turn to 6. Someone's going to be over Dylan. It's going to be Connor Joe. He's probably not his 10th. It's going to be 11. Oh, I Dylan. We're 13th, 14th. 14th. Chuck Mitchell, and Todd Gilway, Kyle Busch, George James Ward, Michael McDowell, Robinson, Carson Oscar, Busher, Chase Bush, John Perry, Ryan Breeze, SBG, Bracketowski, Austin Sting, Tyler Petty, Kyle Lawson, Jordan Gottlieb, Ryan Blaine, Mike Gibbs, Dennis Hammond, Keith Ellis, all still to go out. See what they can all do here. Todd Gilway, his first lap, he's going to go a 15.758. Speed 121.5. One more left for Ty Jones. See if he can pick up some speed here. He will. He's going to go to 13. Now we can turn on 15.593. 3.055 best speed. And Russia State training at the booth for the O'Reilly on the first series. That's pretty cool. I'm tired this weekend. And definitely showed a lot of speed and purchase. He had the fast Ford Mustang put together, turning in the right direction. Can't think of a better racetrack to make it climbing, going, looking down. Bush is a big moment, lap number 1. Wait, but he drops a lap with 15.38924 second lap. Mid tenth of the 60 drivers. Could have gone better, but the messed up his lap. Jones said that, and the old was fast and the separate race car up and still going for speed in the first lap, 15.588. Skip Air Jones can find a little bit of speed here. A couple of more speed and number 3. And we see it set up flag now. Air Jones will be up to who goes 50 378, 124, 776, left right. Moving and shaking for the team. So Megan Beers popular is now inspired but put Triple H earlier see what he can do here. The Dutchess mayor comes in color his teammate and Graham brought them practice. Pretty fast. It's a good thing he wouldn't qualifies. See how good they can be. They had some success for the rest of the league because their group for the team will watch out as far as coming up little pace here and qualifying this caught in third. That's over 15.230. This number 25.96 miles per hour. Mike McDowell's teammate who hit the white flag. First left for Mike McDowell, 15 to quick or the 19 that went off so far. I think went off for another mile left for him. They can go to the racetrack. Mike McDowell the trigger flag. He's halfway through qualifying. He found a lot of speed on the next one. Moved to the sixth quickest. I have still the fastest car so far, followed by a teammate Bob Walton, Down Ford, Dean Smith, and no drag Mike McDowell, A.T. Emmninger, Richard Stein, Awesome Dylan, and Connor Jewett running up the top 10. We come back to the team being track keeping Ronnie Herb, the fastest car right now. We turned up 15.147. Best speed by the 126.679. Bubba Wall the second quickest and John Schwartz. James Smith, Bill Duncan, Mike McDowell, A.J. Allmendinger, Marky Jonas Jr., up until Colin George running at the top 10. Us team that have actually Masters team seems to come up number one, number two for the moment. Second with behind Valley Hurt, ready to the 11 race drivers. As was announced this week that his Kansas weather could be rebuilding. I meant doesn't think that's insane. It's just a presented congratulations for not turning the four fastest 2 3 3. Struggled with bouncing speed and practice. They doesn't occur. But like with a pretty good break of tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be a Dodge soon. I don't like the single guy, but you know, see when you get the get the up the fun. One time, should make a good gym. Look at what after Russia State he went and Rob Hurt just stayed ran 20 there right now. Asking about they changed the track change during practice. So they let a laid a lot of rubber down. That's their a lot of rubber down means they're gonna roll out the bottom. Now just don't miss the bottom of it. Don't miss the time you're in a hurting to qualify. Just trying to adjust to it. And guess what it's gonna do to the left side of the car. The right side tires were smooth. Not too much of adjustment. They don't get out of the groove. The marble is if you get out of the groove, kind of you can try to pick it back up. They have to run on the race though. When they run 30 laps caution, they'll pick up the new and they'll get them off and good to see if they try to do something different. It's gonna be a different system tomorrow for the race. If it's sunny tomorrow, that's gonna change a lot of what they're dealing with when they're here. First, for the challenge, sure, that's just first. We're running season now all the way on the top. We got a Raleigh hurt. Two bucks so far. For sure. Made a qualifying piece so quick. Then I've started a good qualifying lap. He started not that was because he wanted it. He was getting free. No, no. But go with the race trim so they can go capitalize and be better than that. Still a solid effort. Qualifying and jumping money lap jumping into number three and four. That started not bottom after it ends up next race start is so far. It's first go Raleigh Herbs last 15 Bushner and went to victory late last week. Now he's in the number 64 Dark Horse or Racing lap number one. 23rd. Uh, Trevor's picking up on lap number two. That's what I'm pretty gonna do lap number one. Boys. It's number two. Quick or one three qualifying run in the books right now. They put it in the 10th. number two versus number one under top 10 qualifiers first. That's around the second lap. Same the handful of practice earlier. Record now. Was really, really loose. We want to be convinced bomb him. Number four, Cedar Lake Flat. One for Cuban Gilbert and 23rd out of the 26 drivers that he can do a lot of time. Need a little bit to hang on to four. Take a flag. He's going to turn a 15.5 4. That's speed 123.682. 23rd, top to 26 drivers. Kind of beat now. Bristol, 15.135, 126.299 best speed. Next to go is Brett Keselowski. See what he can do here. Jumping his plate. He's going to have to pull down any means. Not super birds. Hopefully they can to the solid day tomorrow. Then get the win for the weekend so far. And if stay in the top 5 or 4, find out here though. But they can have a good solid day tomorrow though. First go top of the board right now. He's the fastest car of Bristol in the right now. Ford Mustang on the track. Keselowski went out. He went 12 quick on chart with the fastest for Group 2 drivers. This is run over on the way on to Stringer Lake. I go. He's gonna turn a 15.759, 126.237. His first goes holding the top spot so far. We'll see if anyone can bump his time. Looks like 9 more cars left to go here in qualifying session 1 here. We'll have one more session of qualifying for this one. 9 more cars to go. Riley Hurt, Sustain, Chris Busher, Austin, top 5 in qualifying. If anyone can go faster than first place in 15.135 here. That's speed 126.17.
Weekend.
Points leader ready. Going out next. see if anyone can get the pull here, or if Chief Briscoe is gonna hang on. I heard the 30 cookies right now, 15 play, 147. So all Toyotas in the top three right now. Tarvati, Chief Briscoe, Riley Herb, Nick, Bugs in it. Player, Reddick, gonna beat Chase Briscoe, get it done. Put Jerry Leader 15.124. So this was 135 inches on the racetrack. The four win Austin Darlington. We only led 7 laps in the 27 race car now. That was a fast lap. That's 100 and that. Kyle Larson, number 5, Patrick Murdoch, Chevrolet, we running the route auto parts race. Way up number 1, getting up 10. Murdoch, run the bottom number 3 and 4. Chevrolet, fourth quarter. Take a shot at car. Ready. Fox and Cookie Stone. Team play at 192, 126.303 to speed. Right here on the track now. For Bell, first lap, he's gonna go 31st quick. Uh, lap number 2, or lap number 1, he's gonna go 15.261. Love his thing for Christopher Bell. How to hang on to at the watch the racetrack. He'll get up the bottom at the 11th place run moment there for Bell. So much time the road to route on purpose. Delivery lead out to there. Things compressed car can be just all year with smart and I think road and number 1 and 2 so reach to 3 and 4 typically kind of a little better, a little more tidy than Christopher Bell. Lap number 1, here we go. It's a year since the jump to the 50 lane. So that's a few for 5 for totally gonna not passing draw. 31st. Number 2. It's gonna go way better than lap number 2. Gonna go 16. Gonna start the 16th there. Come out of the rear field. Smack up in the middle. Gonna throw 13.311. 125.322. His speed. Next up, we have William Byrne. William coach the Chevrolet. And Byrne now under the green flag. First lap. Gonna go 15.5. Not a good lap on lap number 1. We'll see. I think he'll go faster than lap number 2 here. Doesn't look like looks like he's gonna stay in 30th with a 15.638, 123.364 his speed. So not a fast lap for Roy Byron there. because between practice qualifying and pushing up, so knowledge not made up was loose in tight metal, loose off, better than thought. You can hold up the book and watch them with a solid qualifying run. Got 6 quick and quick out right now. First lap for him, 21st fastest. Two really good. To the top of the chart, Ryan 127.0 for my pro, 15.101. This is for take past to the top of the chart. But on his first lap, looking great. Up the spot to spot. Second lap was even worse. William Byrne, 31st. Money drivers, only 34 flipping out. Number 2 and 3 and 4 had a hard time holding it. That's the bottom. Eric Ty Gibbs, the first lap here. Push it away flag. Number 1, Ty Gibbs. Fastest. About to shot on the pole here. See what he can do. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 15.756. That will be the fastest currently there. In the 126.537. Henry Chief Elliott to the knock and put at the top. But the last two did go out. Top 5 right now is Ryan Blaney. Already Bristol, Harry Herbs, and Ty did Hamlin here. Of course, this year, Christian Blow. Lap number 1 goes 29th quickest, 15, 421, 124, 428. That, wow, that is pretty bad, honestly. Lap number 2, gonna go quickest now, 15.225, 120. Here we go, Chase Elliott. I was in flying to look at the first win here at Bristol. The top 1 was then Chase Elliott and here and qualify the way, then back to the way. Number 3, 1 and 2. Number 4, his flag. Not gonna do it on lap number 1. He's gonna go 30 seconds quickest. Lap number 1, or 2, see what happens here. Lap number 2, 30, not gonna do it with this side. Number 4, number 2, Austin. He close to 18th fastest. Pole positions goes to Brian Blaney. He had done in the discount Ford. Good day there for Brian Blaney. Was a long way up on the way to get away from the Gen 7, 715 row and modern in this car also had the lower downforce package to keep everything in their space car. Brian Blaney and then the passenger able to figure it out. Brian Blaney would be drawn in the front row, but still right coming up here in the city passenger car here. You know, what so shook out. So Brian Blaney can tell vertical being the front row, then Sprinkle third, fourth Ryan Herbst, fifth is gonna be Ty Gibbs, sixth Rochester State, seventh Chris Butcher, eighth Kyle Larson, Auckland Kendrick, 11th, 9th, 10th Scott Rosenberg, Denny Hamlin, 11th, 12th, Bubba Wall, 13th, 14th, 14th, Bell, James Smith, 15th, 16th, Noah Grice, 17th, Ryan Breeze, Chase Elliott, 18th, 19th, Michael McDowell, Connor 20th, 21st, Brett Keselowski, 22nd, AJ Allmendinger, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 23rd, 24th, Austin Dillon, 25th, it's going to be Josh Berry, 26th, Connor Jowich, Alex Bowman, 27th, 28th is going to be Eric Jones, Kyle Busch, 29th, 30th, Cole Custer. Page just refreshed on me. Give me 1 minute. Not sure why it did that, but get back to this real quick. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's over. That's why. So Chase Elliott first. Get the pole tonight. Best lap 20.01. Denny Hamlin's gonna be on the front row with Denny Hamlin or Chase Elliott. Then third we have Joe Logano, fourth Ty Gibbs, fifth Williams Byron, sixth is gonna be Ryan Blaney, seventh Christopher Bell, eighth is gonna be Austin Cindric, Kyle Larson, ninth, 10th Josh Berry, 11th is gonna be St. Ben Gidbergen, Ryan Priest, 12th, 13th Brett Keselowski, 14th Chase Briscoe, 15th Tyler Reddick, then Ron Chastain, and 16th, 17th Carson Hocevar, Michael McDowell, 18th, 19th Christopher Busher, Dennis Wars, 20th, 21st, Eric Jones, 22nd, Justin Allgaier, Todd Gillen, 23rd, 24th, Kyle Busch, then Austin Dillon, 25th, 26th, Connor Zillich, AJ Allmendinger, 27th, 28th, Noah Grayson, 29th, it's going to be John Hunter Nemechek, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 30th, 31st, Custer, Cody Ware in 32nd, 33rd, Austin Hill, Zane Smith, 34th, 35th, it's going to be Riley Herbst and Bubba Wallace in 36th, 37th, Ty Dillon to round out the field. That's going to do it here for practice and qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series. I'll be live for the ARCA West here at Tuscan Speedway at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned for that, guys. Other than that, guys, appreciate you all being here. Again, thank you everyone for being here. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe. But that's gonna do it for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.